Government, which was announced by the Speaker, has been long awaited, but not anything close to what many had expected. The call on government over the past year has been for it to cut down on its size as it calls for burden sharing in hard economic times. Though the new changes do not add nominally to the number of ministers and deputies the President has appointed, there is a new creation, and that is the Minister of State at the Local Government and Rural Development Ministry. This is how government seeks to line up for the next couple of years of its tenure. Member of Parliament for Dansesukwa Kobina Tahir Hammond, popularly known as Katie Hammond, who has had no appointment since the MP took power in 2016, would head to the Ministry of Trade and Industry, vacated by Alan Tremanting, to pursuing his presidential ambition. Herbert Crapper, who served as deputy at the Trade and Industry Ministry, would head to a similar portfolio at the Energy Ministry. Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, whose position Herbert would be occupying, would become Minister of State at the Finance Ministry, a position which has been vacant since the removal of Charles Edibuahene, who was caught in corruption allegation in an Anas Arimiao Anas investigation. First-term Member of Parliament for Inshaeso, Stephen Amwa, who before the 2022 elections served as Chief Executive Officer of the MASLOC, would become Deputy Trade and Industry Minister if approved. MP for Abetifi, Brian Echampong, has been nominated to replace Dr. Owusu Akoto, who also resigned in January to concentrate on his presidential ambition. Stephen Asamoah Boateng, who failed in his attempt to become chair to the new Patriotic Party after resigning from the position of Director General at the State Interests and Governance Authority, SIGA, has been nominated Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs to replace Ebenezer Kojo Kum, who resigned on health grounds. Osei-Bonsu Amwa, who until his new portfolio had the unofficial title as having served longest as a deputy minister despite his rich experience. This time, the Member of Parliament for Ikuapem South has been nominated to the newly created ministerial portfolio of Minister of State at the Local Government and Rural Development Ministry. So technically, though there's been no increase in ministers, 3 members of Parliament have been added to the list of ministers: Katie Hammond, Brian Echampong and Stephen Amwa.